Is it a riddle? Very likely. Certainly a considerable complication. Where are you, Alazan? Alazan, what do you think? I've won you from him. I've destroyed my brother. It's me you're going to marry. What do you think of that? You have mud in your mouth. You counter off. No, Nicholas, that's untrue. Untrue. I have to be the wife of Humphrey. Heaven says no. Heaven and all the nodding angels say Alazan for Nicholas, Nicholas for Alazan. You must come to know me. Not so much now, because now I'm excited. But I have at least 3 virtues. How many have you got? Are you mad? Why don't you go and clean yourself up? What shall I do with this nattering way-goose, Alazan? Shall I knock him down? His name is Richard, he says, and I think he might knock you down. Nicholas, he might. There you have a might for once. That's right. Forgive me, an unwarranted interruption. Come in, come in. Alazan, dear, this Richard is all very well, but I was conceived the night the church was struck by lightning, and born in the great gale. I apologize for boasting, but once you know my qualities, I can drop back into a quite brilliant humility. God have mercy upon me. You have such little hands. I knew I should love you. Just tell me I'm out to knock him down. You have only to say so. No, oh no, we only have to be patient and unweave him. He is mixed, aren't you, Nicholas? Compounded of explosives like the world's inside. I'm the receipt God fuddled in the creation. It took the roof off his oven. How long will it be before you love me, Alazan? Let's go. Where are you taking Alazan, Nicholas? Out into the air, Mother. Unnecessary. She's in the air already. This room is full of it. Put her down, Nicholas. It looks like he's coming straight out of a wheelbarrow. Not even straight out. I have to tell you, I've just been reborn. Nicholas, you always think you think better than your mother. You can be sure. Alazan, Margaret. Nicholas, dear, call Humphrey. I can't. I've killed him. Fetch Humphrey, Nicholas, dear. I've killed him, dearest mother. Well, never mind. Call Humphrey, dear. Is that the other end of something? Have you really killed Humphrey? Nicholas, your smile is no pleasure to me. We fought for possession of Alazan Elliot. What could be more natural? What he loves, I love. And if existence will disturb a man with beauty, how can he help trying to impose on her the boundary of his 2 bare arms? Pandemonium. What a fight, what a fight. Humphrey went hurtling like Lucifer into the daffodils. When Babylon fell, there wasn't a better thump. Are you standing there letting your brother be rained on? Haven't you any love for him? Yes, Mother, but wet as well as dry. Can Richard carry him single-handed? Why can't he use both hands? And how did I know it was going to rain? Leave. We're out. Alazan, Margaret, and Thomas. Thomas says, when shall I see the mayor? I've had enough of the hard beating in the belfry. Where is the mayor? Here's Humphrey. Where would you like him? Humphrey, why do you have to be carried? Mother, I didn't knock myself down. Daffodils for my future wife. You swindling, half-cock alderman! Do I have to kill you a second time? I've proved my right to have her. Nothing of the sort. Officially, Alazan is mine. And then Margaret. Thomas, where in thunder is the mayor? Are you deaf to the baying of those bloodhounds in the street? I want to be hanged. You dismal copperlight. It's in my stars I should have her. Wait till it's dark and go out if you dare, bareheaded under the flash of my star Mercury. Ignore the universe if you can. Go on, ignore it. Alazan, who's going to marry you? He deserves no answer. Richard, can you tell us, Alazan? Alazan, I'm not very used to things happening rapidly. Blah, blah, blah. She'll marry Humphrey. Margaret says, certainly so. Now Nicholas, go and get clean. She never shall. Thomas, will someone fetch the mayor? No one makes the least effort to get me out of the world. Let Humphrey go and officially bury himself. She's not for him. What does love understand about hereinafter called the bride contracted? An April anarchy she is, with a dragon's breath, an angel on a tiger, the jaws and maw of a kind of heaven, though hell sleeps there with one open eye. An onslaught, unpredictable, made by a benefactor, armed to the teeth. Who benefits before God, says Thomas. And on. Until Thomas is saying about the witch, its habit, floundering in the Flanders, prousing open ribs, indefinite leave, needs no pass, all roads uncommonly fat, hair stands on end, I'm sorry to interrupt, but there's a witch to see you, Uncle. See me, a witch to see me. I will not be the toy of irresponsible events. Is that clear to you all? Yes, but she's here. A witch to see me. Do I have to tell you what to do with her? Don't tell me. My eyes do that only too well. She is the one. Of witches, she's the one who most of all disturbs hell's heart. Jiminy, how she must make torment sigh to have her to add to its torment. How the flames must burn to lay their tongues about her. If evil has a soul, it's here outside. The flower of sin, Satan's latest buttonhole. Shall I ask her in? She's young, oh God, she's young. I stare at you, Nicholas, with no word of condemnation. I stare, astonished at your behavior. Ask her in. In here, Nicholas. She's the glorious undercoat of this painted world. You see, it comes through however much of our whiteness we paint over it. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Most relevant question in the world. Janae Tyson, Janae 8. I've come over them all. Margaret, how could she have done? Thomas of room 6 in the hall. I run to check. Come over to this side of the room, Nicholas. Don't worry, Mother. I have my fingers crossed. She calls me back. They go back and forth. Tyson says she'll have to be put in charge. Allison says, oh, must she, must she? Thomas said, he can see she's a girl of property and the property goes to the town. If she's a witch, she couldn't have been more timely. Curious, crooked beauty of the earth. Fascinating. Get up at once, you undisciplined girl. Have you never heard of law and order? Won't you use this chair? Thank you. Oh, this reasonable world again. And on and on. Till Richard says, are you certain, sir? The constable? The lady was laughing. She laughed at the very idea of being a witch, sir. Yes, just it, just it. Giving us a rigmarole of her dreams, probably dreams, intentionally recollected, intentionally consented to. As dangerous as the act, fetch the constable. Sad how things are. We get one gulp of dubious air from our hellmost origins, and we have to bung up the draft with a constable. It's a terribly decontaminating life. On for a page and a half or so. Humphrey comes in about the things they can't find either. Can't find either. Can't find either. Of course they can't. On and on. Margaret, Humphrey, Janae, I am she, Humphrey, oh God. Tyson, well, Humphrey Wells, at the end of your information. Humphrey, have you spoken to your little future wife lately? Tender, easy, tender. In fact, it's all a bloody revolution. The chaplain's late for prayers in university. Tyson says, I know what they say. The chaplain says, oh yes, sin as well as God. Moves in mysterious ways. It's hard to imagine why the poor girl turned Skips into a dog. Skips into a dog. But Skips trundles in another place, calling the Dragoboa the gutters that in, on and on. And I just listen and react until the chaplain, after Humphrey says, I'm sure he's mad, the chaplain says, information, of course, is in opposition to what we're plainly told in the scriptures, that the hour will come. Do you think he means it? I have an idea he's up to something none of us knows about. Not one of us. Curtain on Act 1.